Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to O.A.F Discussions, O.A.F, Only as a Fan, brought to you by Country Noise, with your hosts Kid Swift and Thoroughbred Webb, where each week we will bring you views on music, movies, and video games. For all things Country Noise, hit at KN_Nation on Twitter, Country Noise on YouTube and Facebook, and countrynoise.com. Sit back and enjoy the show. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to O.A.F Discussions once again after so long. I am Kid Swift.
This is Thoroughbred Webb.
And with us is Mr. Brent, Mr. Little from Louisville.
No code name.
I don't. If you got to give your own, just Mr. Brent, Mr. Little. That'll work. We'll do that.
They call me Mr. Little. I almost said Mr. Tibbs.
Mr. Tibbs. That's what I was thinking too. But Brent has come down from Louisville to join us. Hopefully, from now on, he's going to be a regular on the show. This was supposed to be our debut video episode. We're actually sitting at the set, pretty much in the dark right now, with one single work light because the flipping lights wouldn't work. So, yeah, we're going to have to deal with that and get that straightened out. But we will get it working, and we'll hopefully have everything ready to go very, very soon. But until then, we're going to definitely get back to the audio version because the news don't stop just because the lights is off. So we're going to get right into it. Obviously, if you've never listened to the show before, we like to go over everything from comic books, video games, and we delve into music. Sometimes music takes up a whole episode. Sometimes we talk about it for like 2 or 3 minutes. It just depends on how things go. But first off, I think this episode we're going to start off with some comic book stuff because there's been so much going on. I actually binge watched the hell out of Arrow and caught up to the episode it's on now, and also on Flash as well too. So definitely that was one of the big things that made me want to talk about the topics I had today. I had a few different ones, but first and foremost, I don't know if you guys have heard, and I know I told you guys about this a little bit before, but they announced the lineup for all the DC movies for basically for the next 5 years through 2020.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't, for all the people listening, if you guys haven't heard, of course, you got Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, coming out in 2016. Suicide Squad is actually the second one up. It's coming out the same year.
Yeah.
Directed by David Ayer. That's all we know about that. Now, here's the other thing. Now, I'm going to stop on that one for a minute. We're just going to basically work our way through these.
Right.
One of the biggest things that kind of came out, because as I've been binge watching Arrow, I have fallen in love with the way they did that show. How synced up it is as far as between the Flash and Arrow, how the characters are done, how the Suicide Squad's done. It's pretty freaking sweet how everything is so cohesive. So one of the big things, first off, is how do you guys really feel? And this is for everybody listening too, because I want you guys to post in the comments and let us know. But how do you guys feel about, which we already know it's going to happen, how do you feel about there being two totally separate universes between the movie and the TV show? Because I won't say I hate it, because after finding out who they're trying to get for Suicide Squad, I was like, this could be interesting. But, I mean, what do you guys think? Wouldn't you just want it to just stay? We've already got the characters. Let's just move that in. I mean, let's just move that into the theater.
Yeah, I mean, that's tricky though. I mean, I have to say that much. It's kind of tricky because, as you can see for the past few years, because of Arrow and this year Flash and this year Constantine.
Yeah,
DC is killing it as far as TV wise by comparison to Marvel.
Yep.
Which, had their heyday with Hulk and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
which
S.H.I.E.L.D.,
we've discussed this.
We've snapped on.
Like I heard.
Yeah.
I heard it gets better, and I heard it just wasn't like crap.
I don't know if you've. Yeah, we've went off on Agents of Shield a few times on the show.
I specifically,
Yeah,
have
specifically
gone off on
where?
it. Like it, I made, and here it
Still
is.
feel the same way?
I keep coming back to it. I
No
feel so
matter
bad.
what.
I feel so bad doing this. I keep coming back
It's so
to
funny.
shitting on Agents of Shield.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
cool with that.
I'm disappointed.
See, I avoided
I
it.
don't have a problem.
I avoided it completely,
I tried to give it a shot,
and yeah.
and I was just so let down. So
No, the funny thing is, I've heard it's gotten better this season. Apparently, I don't know. I still won't watch it.
I don't know if I can trust again.
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna
Like, I
start
don't-
with
I
season
didn't-
2.
I didn't jump in like from the beginning. I was like, you know what? That show might not be for me
Right.
yet. And I
Right.
was like, let me hear what everybody else feels, and I'll probably come back and check it out. But yeah, I've heard that it's gotten a lot better.
I mean, it's true. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was just checking your mic. I'm a mess.
But there's that. And also, it's just, as you can see, it's looking good as far as from the television standpoint for DC, and it's looking awesome from a movie standpoint for Marvel.
Yeah.
Now, as far as trying to keep the two things separate, well, from my understanding, it didn't work as well for Agents of Shield because a lot of the first few episodes that I saw in that first season, it was too much of a callback to Avengers, too much of a callback to stuff that you had seen in the movies or
Right.
should have seen in the movies in order to get an understanding of that.
Right.
Now, with Arrow and Flash, I feel this, like it being such a small screen venture for both of those shows, it kind of felt like they could they can actually take more risks because it's not like a couple $100 million to use all it in one go, and then you got yourself a Green Lantern from a couple years ago.
Oh,
and
man.
like the funny thing is, like
No,
I really don't even have that much of a problem with that Green Lantern movie. It's just with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I didn't have a
wasn't
problem
terrible.
with it, but two things are my only two gripes about Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds is that, one, I feel if DC was gonna have Ryan Reynolds, they should have had him as the Flash, or at least Wally West or something like that, like the sarcastic, smart ass one.
That's why he did so good as Deadpool.
And okay, yeah. Oh God. Anyway, put a pin in that one.
Look, I was
Put
like,
a pin in that.
That ain't even.
Oh man, yeah, it was. Jesus
I was like
Christ,
literally
man.
looking. I was like, wait, I didn't miss no movie.
Right. Whole
And
level.
my
Ridiculous.
second thing about it is that honestly, if all the other superhero movies didn't come out before Green Lantern, it would actually be decent.
Yeah.
But
I agree with
but the bar was set so damn high,
Right.
it was just it's not terrible. It's just
No, not at all.
mediocre. if
Yeah.
anything.
Exactly.
But if you
And-
watch it now, you're like,
Yeah.
it's not a bad movie.
And the funny thing was like they demoed that movie like nonstop. Like that was like when 3D TVs first came out, that was like the demo. So I like watched those same scenes over and over. And I was like, it's really not that bad. But at the same time, it wasn't, like you said, if it would have came out like earlier, like been one of the first ones out of the gate, I think it would have did a lot better.
Yeah.
It would have been looked upon, I guess, a lot better. But yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know. That's one of the ones you go back to of like one of the ones that needs to be rebooted, and it
Daredevil
will
too.
be.
Like Daredevil too. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with Daredevil.
No,
I
no.
feel like people just hate the fact that Ben Affleck was in Daredevil.
Yeah,
more than that actual movie. Maybe Colin Farrell a little bit too. I've heard a couple comments about folks just can't stand him.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
And
I've heard that too. Yeah,
and I didn't have a problem with Daredevil. And
I didn't
especially
as
the
much.
extended version.
yeah,
Like that.
It was
that
a little
actually
better,
adds that extra fluff.
yeah.
Actually helps it out
Right.
a little bit. But anyway, I digress kinda.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, the funny thing is like with the Suicide Squad thing, I thought that was really done. I thought that was done well, like with Michael Jai White and I can't think of his name. I know, but like we've talked about where we want Michael Jai White at. I think by them going with the different route they're talking about as far as the movies, it might give Michael Jai White the opportunity to play the character that we've been wanting him to play, which is
But at the same time, they don't want Stephen Amell. I think I pronounced his name right. Who plays who plays Arrow?
Yeah.
They don't want him as Green Arrow for the movies.
No, they don't. As a matter of fact, one of the things, like, and I was going to get to that too, is like the lineup for the Justice League movie is obviously in the 52 universe. So we're back on the rebooted side of things. So we're dealing with, and I'll go ahead and say it. Actually, I'll wait. I'm going to wait because I want to say this part first. Like you said, you answered that perfectly, Webb. But the people that they're thinking about getting for Suicide Squad is the people now they're going after some A-list actors, and A-list on not even just like A-list, like, hey, these guys are pretty good. Like, they're going to the top. Will Smith, Ryan Gosling, Tom Hardy, and Margot Robbie are also, like, those are some of the people that are fielding offers right now for it. Tom Hardy, as a comic book character, I don't care what it is. He could play Sandman, and I would be fucking super excited. But Will Smith, which would probably obviously be Bronze Tiger. Ryan Gosling is Deadeye, maybe? Deadshot, I'm sorry. Deadshot, yeah. Deadeye. I don't know why we keep bringing him. He's useless. He's blind. He's got terrible depth perception.
Shut up, affirmative action.
Right,
equal employment opportunity. Shut up, leave him alone.
Right, shut up, leave him alone.
He does his part.
But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Are those too high?
I don't know.
Will they happen? Probably not. Probably, I doubt it.
Who's to say? I mean, that lineup. I mean, the Suicide Squad lineup is not. Well, I see what the fuck they're trying to do. I'm sorry for cussing.
No, you're good.
I see what they're trying to do.
I might start bleeping those out. I don't know.
Like pull like the heavyweights in?
No, they're not trying to do an Avengers.
No,
they're trying to do a damn Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Suicide Squad is one of the most obscure
Yeah.
DC comic teams and squads and all this, that, and the other. And so for Suicide Squad, which people need to actually look up to brush up on, the same way people need to look up to brush up on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't slick. I caught that.
Webb has figured it out. He knows what y'all are
especially
doing.
it didn't make a lot of sense too, especially if you're going to have it come out the same year as Superman versus Superman v Batman, whatever.
Yeah, see,
God, I hate that title.
Yeah, Dawn of Justice. I mean, they didn't even need the Dawn of Justice part.
either.
Yeah, that goes without saying. I'd have rather them either just kept it Batman versus Superman or just named it Dawn of Justice. I mean, screw it.
But then if they do Dawn of Justice, that sounds like some Oscar bait movie about
yeah, I guess so.
blind person
Right,
who recovers his sight and
one superhero. Is this Daredevil?
co-starring Morgan Freeman?
Right.
Voiceover.
Oh man, they just reboot the Avengers and make Morgan Freeman freaking what's his name? Shoot,
Jarvis?
No, not Jarvis. That'd be awesome. I don't even want to go out on missions. I'm just gonna sit here and listen to him though. Shoot, what's his name? Nick Fury. Make him Nick Fury. Just make him my age Nick Fury.
Assemble.
Right. All right, you heard him. Let's go. He is serious. Let's go.
Get busy avenging or get busy dying.
He said that's not even in the script, bro. What are you doing, man? Jesus, come on, man. I like that.
Hulk. Now Hulk. Either get busy smashing
right.
or
get busy dying.
He just says that to every
every character. He just inserts their power.
Either keep using that trusty shield or get busy. It's like, really? God.
He's like, God dang it. Now the funny thing, like while we're still on the characters, the people that they're farming for that was a terrible way to say it. For Suicide Squad, that would be a good term if they were like new actors, but I digress.
It ought to be.
Ryan Gosling is also being looked at for Doctor Strange.
I've heard more Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's what I was thinking too. I would rather have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, honestly. Even though Ryan Gosling's a great actor, I think he would probably work better in Suicide Squad than. But God, that see, this is the hard thing. I guess
all speculation, really. More
we don't know. I mean, because the biggest thing that I think about is every time I see Will Smith's name on a movie, I know that's the budget. As much as he gets, there. I mean, there's no more room for anybody else financially. Like, so it basically be like Will Smith and then 3 dudes straight out of like NYU's acting school. Like, that's what I feel like they would have to do, like, in order to make it. But I mean, if they're willing to throw the money at it financially, okay, cool, whatever.
I think they're gonna do it. Just kind of
man,
like
that's a heavy piece.
Robert Down Jr.
I mean, yeah, if you think about it, yeah, I mean, the Avengers is at this point, he's the one. Yeah, he's
I didn't like. Yeah, see, did I mention this before? Where Robert Downey Jr. has made Iron Man basically the Wolverine of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That's very
where
true.
everything got to revolve around Iron Man,
Yep.
and then everything just kind of branches out a little bit.
There's another good point I'm gonna talk about too. About
Can Will Smith do that?
I mean, I think he can, but as my thing is, I keep thinking, okay, yeah, I would love to see Will Smith in a superhero role, but the biggest thing I keep thinking about too is, as Bronze Tiger, could he really shine?
Rock's gonna be it. It's not even.
Well, Rock's gonna be Shazam.
No, I thought The Rock was going to be Black Adam.
I mean, Black Adam. I'm sorry, I
Okay,
apologize.
yeah.
That was my fault. We still don't know if Shazam is gonna be
in Black Panther.
That's who we want.
We'll never know.
That's who we
I
want
thought it
Michael
was
Jai
like The
White
Rock
to be.
was trying to get Black Panther.
Now,
I'm a lot of people that wanted to do Black Panther. Tyrese has wanted to do it.
Yeah, he wants
Wesley
it.
Snipes has wanted to do it. I mean, this
But
was
they're
back,
thinking about bringing him back
this
to
was
Blade.
speculation as far back as like the early '90s when John Singleton was trying his damnedest to sit there and have a Black Panther movie.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
All
right, hold on. I'm gonna blaze through a couple more of these.
I'll
Blaze
do
through a couple
Put me on the list.
more. Right.
I wanna be
Everybody's
Black
up for the role.
Do I got to fake an African accent?
Yeah.
Panther. Figure it out.
Get what's name? I wouldn't be surprised if you get
Look at me. Look at me.
get
I am the captain now. Wait, no, I'm not doing that right. No, I am the Panther now.
I am the Panther. Who God, what's his name? Oh my God, why can't I think of
Describe
anybody?
him
Right.
or something.
He's a great fucking actor. He was in the movie with the big robots. Jesus Christ.
The movie
Pacific
with the big
Rim.
Idris Elba.
Yeah. He's
As-
that African before. I mean, I feel like he could pull off the accent the best. If you think about it, that could be a really good
Wow.
actual, like he's a really good actor. He's
That's a-
bigger.
That's a pretty solid choice, though.
I mean,
Fight.
I think he can. I mean, he's always been in
You
the
can-
situations where he's
I guess you can make that happen.
he's
He's
been in
got
a
a
sit-
mask on any damn. He's gonna have a mask on any of them.
And if you've
so-
never watched this, now there's a buddy of mine at work, and if he listens to this, he's gonna laugh because he always tells me this. But if you've never watched Luther, he considers Luther to be like a black Batman show,
Mhm.
basically, because Luther's about this basically.
detective.
Yeah, exactly. He
I've
basically
been-
considers it like a
That's
black
somewhat cute,
Batman.
but I've yet to watch it.
But I that was kind of I kind of like that. We'll have to keep that. We're just gonna keep like a running list of the people that we want to play these roles and see what the hell happens to them.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm going back through this.
Oh,
I just got a
yeah.
text
Let me
message.
check it with you.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, we got a message. You get a message here?
No.
Oh, I thought you.
was-
Okay.
that
All
list-
right.
Yeah.
So,
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, 2016, same years. Now we go on to Wonder Woman the next year.
For 2017,
She-
starring
Gal Gadot. She is a demigod. They confirmed that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, cool. She's still not our number one pick, obviously, but hey,
She's still not bulking up either. I think
Right.
I feel like they threw that demigod line out there, so it was like, well, it ain't gonna matter how big she is. She's a demigod. She's gonna have super strength regardless.
right, exactly. And I
So-
feel like they're leaning on that. Hopefully, she beefs up. We'll see. Now, at the same time, the same year, once again, they're doubling up on these.
Yeah.
Justice League Part 1 with obviously Affleck, Snyder, Henry Cavill, and Amy Adams. So obviously those are in there. Now, the next year is The Flash. Ezra Miller is starring in that. I actually researched a little bit on him. He's all right. I mean,
Okay.
He'll
Yeah.
fit the
I couldn't
role.
really I've never really seen him in anything. I've kind of
Yeah.
tried to look him up a little
Yeah.
bit, but I was like, I drew a blank.
that's what I did. I did that on Ezra, and then of course everybody. I mean, if you've watched Game of Thrones, you know who Jason.
Or Stargate Atlantis.
yeah, you know who Jason
Momoa.
Momoa is. I think he'll be perfect for Aquaman.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. It'll get Aquaman away from. I don't know if they're gonna do like. I doubt if they'll do like the blondie Aquaman.
I doubt it.
I think they're gonna do the more grimy, like basically the way Jason Momoa looks, like
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Fight stuff.
Right.
Well,
Now-
just the 52
Just
the
more. Just
52.
Your sweater. Wait, that sounded nasty. But
The
I'm sorry.
52. You talking about the 52?
they're doing the remakes of them, right? Because they just redid.
You talking about the
Aquaman.
52 system?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all of this is running.
They made Aquaman kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly. They knew
Well,
they
he's
had to.
been-
He's. I mean,
he's
yeah. A lot of
actually-
people just give
with-
him shit.
They give him shit because of Super Friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's
that's the biggest
That's
thing.
why I
yeah.
think of
cartoon.
them first up is like that
Yeah.
cartoon was like, man, what's the point of Aquaman? Like,
Exactly.
That's and that was the running joke forever.
For the longest. But yeah, I mean, but when you look in the comics, he can summon giant squids, great white sharks, I think at one point, a fucking Kraken or two.
Yeah, he can wild out.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
But then they have him where he's like Superman, but in water.
Yeah,
pretty
right.
much.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
kind of
much.
what they've pumped him up to that point.
Yeah,
That's
like
what-
his
I like
like
that.
almost like Superman. Like the sun is the Superman, what water is the Aquaman, basically.
and being
you think about it that way.
so far underwater and stuff like that with the water pressure and would normally crush normal people, but adapting to that, and so once he gets out of the water, he's even more like
Resistant.
kinda
Yeah,
something.
right. Next up, the next year after Aquaman is Shazam. We already know we got Black Adam.
With The Rock.
That's good. Yeah, we got
Still
that with
do
The
not
Rock.
know who Captain Marvel, whose name has now been changed to Shazam.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
His
well-
name. I'm okay with the name change. Some people
Yeah.
hate that, but
Oh yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I would rather, especially when people say Captain Marvel. There's been a Captain Marvel for Marvel Comics. There's been a Captain Marvel for DC Comics. There was a Captain Marvel for DC Comics way before there was Captain Marvel for Marvel Comics.
Exactly.
But and you
That's
see,
true.
just with that sentence alone, just save all the confusion.
Yeah,
Shazam.
exactly. Yeah,
And it works because hey, it's just he says his name and boom, he's
Becomes a grown man.
he's who he is.
right.
Um,
Now, next up after
Same
Shazam,
year.
same year, yeah. So in 2 years, we're getting part 2,
Well,
the
3.
Justice League movie.
with 3 years.
Okay, yeah,
There's
yeah.
2,
Okay, yeah.
4, 6. Yeah, so
6 movies.
8.
Yeah.
Movies within 5 years.
Yeah.
Because 2019.
Right. Then after that, after the second Justice League movie
For 2020.
for 2020, then we get Cyborg and Green Lantern. Now, Cyborg is being played by Ray Fisher as far as right now, and I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty close to being locked in. I think Ray Fisher, and I tried to look this up earlier, I'm pretty sure Ray Fisher is the guy from Red Tails that played...
Oh
No, he's not. No, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. I was researching it initially, and I thought it was the guy from Red Tails, but actually, Ray Fisher is he's actually acted on Broadway, and which I think would be possibly good, as far as for usually Broadway or theater actors are good method actors, so I think that could probably play out very well. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much looking
his
at
first
that.
film role.
Yeah. So I mean, this is pretty much skyrocketing him potentially. But I mean, you think about it like this with the new 52, like that's pretty much the 52, the Justice League, the new Justice League, like their lineup,
Yeah. Okay,
their
so
movies,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 movies
10 movies.
within a span of 6 years.
Yep. So yeah, almost 2 years.
I don't like that.
Think it's too much.
I think it's too much.
Think
10
so?
movies within a 6-year period.
I think they're playing catch up.
Yes.
Thank you.
And that's the problem.
Perfect.
I don't like that idea. I don't like that thought that they're trying to play catch up.
Yeah.
And especially since
Since they're winning the
especially since you're putting your heavy hitter movie first,
Right.
and then like an obscure one later that year. Batman versus Superman 2016, maybe a couple months later or something like that, maybe like after the summer blockbusters. Well, Batman will probably end up being a summer blockbuster.
I would
Superman.
think like June, July.
And
Have
then,
to be.
like October or some shit like that.
Something weird.
Suicide Squad.
August or October, something like that. Weird.
And then for 2017, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, 2017, they got Wonder Woman and then Justice League Part 1. Which one are they going to sit there and push the hardest in this sense? Most likely it's going to be the Justice League movie.
You would think so. And my thing is, would you do the Wonder Woman movie by itself first?
what, like change the whole lineup?
No, I'm saying, would you
I
like
would've.
Over that year?
now we know these, we've got the years, but we don't have the exact dates.
Sure.
So would you do the Justice League movie after Suicide Squad, or would you go ahead and give Wonder Woman her own movie? I think personally it makes more sense to do. We're going to get a heavy dose of Wonder Woman on this Batman versus Superman. We know that because as hard as they're pushing her, we know that's going to happen. So do the Suicide. So you go big, obscure, right back to big with everybody that we saw from the one before the obscure one, and then be like, okay, let's show you guys that don't understand, or let's show you guys what we've done with the origin or the at that point, there's no way they could do a fucking origin. I mean, that's like 3 movies
They
in,
better
then you're
not.
like trying to introduce her. We get it. She's here. Like, she's been hanging out with us for 3 years.
Are they still trying to do the TV show for Wonder Woman?
There's been
Because
talks.
I was
Yeah,
wondering,
still
because
talks.
I was thinking like by then, if they actually have a TV show, if the buzz is if like that's like one of the biggest shows.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let
No,
me
no,
finish.
no.
Well, if they try to go ahead and with a Wonder Woman TV show, I feel like it's going to be in the same boat as Arrow and Flash. Like,
Yep.
okay, this is already established. The audience already has an idea of what to expect regarding the TV show. And now you're going to sit there and do a Flash movie come 2018 while this show's still going on.
Yeah.
Now you're going to, well, they don't have any kind of mention of Green Arrow whatsoever here.
No.
Wonder
not at
Woman's
all.
coming out 2017. So like that's probably going to change a lot of people's expectations, probably going to throw a lot of people off or turn people off to it.
You're right
And
about
I mean, that's what I'm expecting or seeing could happen with that idea as
Right.
far as what they're trying to do with TVs and movies. Really, they ought to just do a damn monopoly on television.
Yeah.
Take up AMC,
Right.
FX.
Wait,
Yeah.
Don't mess
Um,
with AMC. Don't mess with AMC. They're doing great things.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, exactly. So have one of the more serious shows like hell, Constantine probably should have been on AMC for real.
Man,
Um,
I'm really excited about that. It's
What
one of my
other-
favorite characters.
Like the
what
two
other
channels, they
mature
just need to
DC
leave alone.
comics could be? What's that?
DC Comics that could be on another channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to do
Hell, even throw something for Comedy Central. Who knows? I mean, like, yeah.
right. Throw something crazy on there.
Yeah.
That'd be
Um,
funny.
Sci-fi channel would work.
Yeah. Well,
Put Cyborg on.
well, the
Sci-Fi.
thing with sci-fi. Oh, come on.
Really?
It looks so low budget.
It would be,
Really?
and it's like y'all just so you just you clearly you Kid Swift just shafted the one black character
All right,
that we
I
are going to
take that- I
have
take that back.
in this whole
I take
little,
that back. I take that
unless
back. No, I don't
unless
want to
with
do, I don't
Green
want to do
Lantern,
that.
unless they go to John Stewart route rather than the Hal Jordan or the Kyle Rayner or the
But he needs to be on. He needs to be right there with on the same network with Arrow and Flash if they're gonna do that, because their quality is so. That's the biggest thing I was worried about initially before I even started Arrow. Was I was like,
because it's on the CW.
yeah, I was like, man, I was like, or just in TV in general, like I worry about superhero stuff on TV that's not animated, just because I'm like, man, they're gonna try to do too much, and then they're gonna have to like half-ass it and like shortchange on this and that, and then the effects are gonna fail, or the fighting's gonna be like half-ass. But they're doing, I mean, God, man, they did so good
Yeah, I'm hooked again. on
across the
Arrow.
board. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, just from like how they did Destro to how like that whole thing. I mean, how they do Arrow. Period. With that's my biggest thing is I love the idea of being able to watch something, and because it's not just a movie where like they have to do it, you feel like they want to do it because like every once in a while Barry Allen, like you just watched. I remember we were texting
Oh,
back
yeah,
and forth.
yeah.
Barry Allen was like, "Hey, I just woke up. Nigga, I'll be right there." Like, come on, like that's amazing to just know, like, or when like he first episode of Flash, he got his powers. He ran to Starling City and met him on the rooftop. Like, never thought I'd be able to see that crap in real, like as real people. That's
Right.
insane. So like that kind of stuff, that's I guess that's one of the reasons I guess I kind of have that bias where I was talking about how I didn't want it to be two separate universes, because I've fallen in love with the TV universe so much. It's like, just go ahead and make a big one where everybody goes crazy. But then at the same time, in my head, I kind of make my own argument where it's like, do they even really need to? Like, why do we need a 2-hour thing that I have to pay for when I can just
Watch TV.
watch the TV show every week, and it's an hour long every episode? And basically, if I'm watching Flash and Arrow, most of the time it's basically 2 hours because they just keep
Yeah.
going back and forth. Felicity's always hanging out with the two scientists from Star Labs, and vice versa. They're friends. Like, that shit's insane. Like, it's real comic book shit, like being done to a T on television, and it's
Watch
great.
Arrow?
Was that?
Are you already caught up on Arrow?
Oh yeah, I'm
Watch-
caught
Yeah,
up.
he,
Yeah,
he's,
I put
yeah,
him.
he was.
I put him.
He put
onto
me.
it.
Yeah, he put me onto it. Because for the longest, I was like, yeah, I'll check it out eventually, and then I started watching.
You
It was
spoiled
rap.
Arrow for me today.
What?
I feel like you're about to drop some kind
No,
of
I'm not gonna say
moment.
nothing else because
Oh,
I know where
you know
you're
what I'm
at.
saying?
We're done. Yeah,
No.
we will finish.
Yeah,
We
I'm
will
not-
finish
I'm not
talking
gonna
about
say
it
nothing else.
if
Oh.
need be.
Yeah, because I don't want to.
I'll go for it. I can handle that.
No,
No. You're good because
But
you're
there's no
getting,
point.
you're like in the like best few episodes, so there's no way I'm gonna like Because you were surprised. You were surprised with something happened last
don't
night.
you say something.
No,
and then
no.
know that
No.
I remember because you were surprised when such and such happened. I am now.
I didn't even know that happened. You
Like,
son of a.
Am I allowed to say? Like,
No, yeah, you can say. Okay.
Spoiler
there's
alert.
Spoiler
in
alert.
case you need to listen. To
If
me.
you haven't watched Arrow like through, there'll probably be, or Flash the first 2 episodes, which you're not really missing that much, but still, just in case. Spoiler alert. Turn off your YouTubes quickly.
pause for a few minutes.
Pause for a second.
Pause for a few seconds.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
What part was it? I forgot what it
On
was.
me, where I was at.
Yeah, what you like freaked out because of something. Oh, was it the?
Barry Allen, Thea's
Yeah, the
got
Barry-
a new daddy.
Oh man, Jesus man.
Slade. And
Slade's
when
a
they did
beast,
the
man.
was that the super soldier serum? Like,
Talking about
kinda
the
like,
well,
The miracle.
kinda.
Miracle, yeah.
Miracle,
Basically,
like,
yes, it
Captain
was.
America.
No, is that the same
What?
concoction? That's not
Like,
the
that's
same.
the
No,
same-
it's not the same
No,
concoction.
no, it's a
'cause, I
different
mean, 'cause-
movie. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a different.
confused.
Yeah,
That's what it reminded me of. Literally, when
it might as well be.
when I heard
basically,
it, I was
might
yeah,
as well be.
it's
oh,
DC's
they're
version of
making
that.
other super soldiers. Oh gosh.
Pretty much, but yeah,
Like-
they're on a whole nother level. Yeah.
Yeah, it was too many twists. Like
Oh,
sister,
man.
the sister came back. I was like, really,
Yeah.
really? And
Yeah,
now she's in
Canary
the League
came
of
back.
Shadows.
Yeah. Oh, there's something. Yeah, you gotta.
I mean,
You
as
gotta
long as
keep
she's
watching.
not like Ra's al Ghul's daughter. I don't
No,
care.
that's the other chick. That's the her girlfriend is Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Nissa Al Ghul,
Yeah,
which is different from Talia.
Wait,
Al
wait,
Ghul.
wait.
exactly. Yeah.
And we've gone too far.
Wait.
It
No,
seems
he
like.
know
No, I'm
you.
curious now.
He's past that episode though.
Okay.
So I just missed something.
Yeah, you know, Canary is that was her ex girlfriend.
Canary was her ex-girlfriend.
Canary was Ra's al Ghul's daughter's ex girlfriend.
one of the daughters.
Yeah, one of the daughters. It's not
So
the one from
what the
Batman.
hell she called? Like she's called something else.
Which person?
Cause Roy always like goes and find her. Like the little one that looks like an emo kid.
You talking about the chick?
Sin.
Sin.
You talking about
Are
Sin?
we talking about her? She's Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
No. The one chick in the red that kidnapped her mom like probably 5 episodes ago from where you're at.
I don't remember none of that.
Okay.
You're-
Well then.
Okay. Did you skip some episodes?
I wouldn't. I
didn't
mean, I
skip
couldn't
any
blame you.
episode.
Yeah, okay.
I couldn't blame you. Really.
Here, okay. Random Easter egg, and I'm just gonna like this.
I'm cool
this
with
is
this,
obviously
but if I
this is
missed it,
obviously
like,
a
now I gotta
conversational
run it back,
podcast,
so,
so we
like-
just we ramble sometimes.
We really
so this is
did.
conversational.
I apologize.
No, you're good. But did you catch the other Easter egg, which is pretty freaking awesome? And I got hype. I like screamed out loud, and my girl was
That's
like, "What the
just-
f is
that's
wrong
just
with you?"
Normally, what happened?
Shut up. With Harley, when they first introduced the Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
No.
did you hear?
No.
She was in the other door that didn't open, and she was like, "I'm a psychiatrist." It's the same chick actually
It was the same voice
that does her voice
for the animated show.
Yeah, and she's
Or-
actually a star on soap operas. Did not know that. Because if you ever catch the soap opera, I can't remember which one it is. Like when she talks normally, you can kind of hear Harley's voice in her. But yeah, she was in that cage, and she like
On the boat.
no, when they're at what the crap is the organization called?
Suicide Squad.
No, not Suicide.
Argus?
The Argus. Yeah, when they're at Argus
Yeah.
in the basement and they're letting out the Suicide Squad, and then it has that little dope moment where Deadshot and Bronze Tiger like walk out and like look at him. There's like 1 second it shows like a door that doesn't open, and the guy standing in front of you, and you hear this girl go, "I'm a psychiatrist," and you kind of hear, and he like hits the glass to tell her like, "Shut up." And like
That
you,
was
you can
Amanda
clearly
Waller that hit the glass.
yeah, Amanda Waller like hit the glass, and you can clearly tell that's Harley in there,
Yeah, I haven't seen that part.
which is interesting because I'm like, what are they gonna do with that for the
Well,
movie?
they can't really do much with it because Arlene Sorkin, who plays the voice, is like 59. So.
But yeah, you can't use obviously you can't use her unless they do some crazy overdub technology that we didn't even know existed yet. The heck is going on?
How about
Oh.
you turn that down or something?
Yeah.
It's on vibrate.
Turn it
Clearly
down.
bring that
Or
down.
is
I put it on airplane mode.
Silence.
Somebody's texting me.
Clearly.
And they
Yes.
might use Tara Strong, but even then, she's still. Oh, excuse me.
Right.
They may use Tara Strong. Maybe
know.
she's 41,
That's
but
weird.
that's a pretty appropriate.
Some crazy
age
shit.
for a
It's so insane. I mean, it's so,
psychiatrist.
like I said, it's so much stuff going on as far as it goes. It was something else I was gonna say about the daggone with the whole. I can't think of what it was. There was something else going on with the whole Justice League thing, and it was some other casting rumor thing that I was trying to think of. I can't think of what it was. Daggone it.
Mhm.
Crap. I can't think of it. Anyways. So yeah, there's so much stuff going on as far as with the Justice League and the Batman versus Superman. Oh, that was another thing. Did you guys catch there was a still from the set that got released from the Batman set that they think is revealing the what is it like
Batmobile?
no, not the Batmobile, the Wayne Manor and how it looked. Did you guys see it?
No, I did not.
It looks, I mean, when you look at it, it's very, I don't know, it's like kind of boring. It's kind of just like, okay, whatever. And then, like, they were basically saying, like, hopefully with a little movie magic, it can make it a lot more, look a lot more, because, I mean, it basically just looks like a big house that's, like, down the street from, like, where we live at. Like, that's all it looks like. It doesn't look like Wayne Manor like it looked like in the movies. So it's kind of interesting. Oh, we got news coming in as we speak. Channing Tatum's talking Gambit stuff.
Again?
Yeah, you know he's gonna be Gambit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's confirmed.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so that actually okay.
Oh, hold on. The Raging Cajun won't be that raging at first. That's the headline of the article. The Gambit movie may not start with the usual superhero tropes, according to actor Channing Tatum. Tatum told MTV that unlike many blockbuster superhero flicks, Gambit may not immediately become that larger-than-life superhero. We really do want to try our hardest to give something fresh, he said. We'll obviously go to saving the world superhero movies eventually, but maybe not for the first one, you know. So I guess he's basically saying they're going to kind of dial it back a little bit initially. Which, I don't know. What do you think about Tatum playing Gambit?
That's the same comment I made regarding what's his name? Tyler Kitsch
From Friday Night Lights.
From Friday Night Lights, who played Gambit in X-Men Origins.
Yep.
Yeah, he would have been all right.
Yeah.
The movie was just terrible. So
yeah, God, that movie was bad.
Yeah, I mean, but he would have been. He probably would have been. He probably would have been decent.
Yeah, I think he would have.
Yeah,
it just amazes me. I swear, it amazes me that like you had that movie and then you had like the Wolverine. And the Wolverine, I love the Wolverine.
Yeah,
that movie was good, and it just amazes me that it's like,
and that's supposed to be a continuation of that.
Yeah, like what the like did you guys learn how to do a movie between movies, or I mean, what happened? Like, Jesus, man, that movie was all over the place. It was weird, man. I don't know. But yeah, so there's crazy stuff going on in the comic book world. Before we end the show, we're going to touch on a couple more topics just before we get out of here, because we still got a little bit of time. So, obviously, since the last episode, which we're kind of just counting this as episode 1, we're starting fresh. That was the other thing. I'm sorry, we got to stay on comic books for a little bit longer. I just thought about it. I just saw it pop up, and it just my head almost exploded. Have you guys heard about what they're trying to do as far as the Avengers movie going on?
As far as speculation about it being Civil War?
Yeah. And basically like having it where Avengers... Yeah, like pretty much it'll be obviously Avengers 2, and then in Avengers 3, it'll be just like Iron Man and a whole new crew.
Guardians of the Galaxy
and then
like 2 other people.
Yeah, and then in Avengers 4, they bring everybody back for the big like bow out, because that's when everybody's contract basically ends.
Well, Chris Evans, who plays Captain America, his is actually going to be ending pretty soon, or a lot sooner.
Yeah, it's actually before that. I think they pretty much. Which one?
Ending after his.
I think third.
Captain America.
The next Captain America is supposed to be his last movie.
Yeah. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to at least, if they can pull it off, they're trying to at least get him to stay through for a 4th Avenger. Basically, like so the Cap would be his last solo. Cap 3 would be his last solo, and then basically we would have Avengers 4, and then have everybody like bow out gracefully, pretty much. But yeah, I saw that. It was interesting.
I'm expecting. I mean, with the way if it continues with Chris Evans being done with acting, period, done with acting, not just playing Captain America, done with acting.
In general,
come this third Captain America movie, I'm assuming that he may end up dying in this movie, and then either be replaced by either Bucky, aka Winter Soldier. Spoilers, whoops. And,
if you didn't know that, right? If you didn't know that already,
or Falcon, since now in the comics, Falcon actually is now Captain America, and he still got his wings plus
Didn't Bucky
a shield.
Get killed?
No.
Did he get hit like a sniper rifle during the Civil War?
I don't recall. I'll have to check back on that, but
I want to say
I can't recall.
Well, you know who Bucky is, right?
That's the guy that died.
Allegedly.
You see the new movie, right?
Yes, he just said the whole spoilers. With
Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah,
if you didn't even see that part of the movie, then
yeah. Okay, spoiler gone. Bucky is
potentially could become Captain America.
Then they had that little like I think we talked about that before. They had that little homage to him taking over when he caught the shield the first time. In the movie, they did that on purpose. They had him catch the shield and then he holds it for just a split second before he throws it again. And it's kind of like a split second like frame of him basically with the Captain America shield like holding it.
I didn't even take
that was kind of like a Easter egg to, hey, this guy might be Cap eventually.
The way you catch and hold and throw the shield. You gotta.
Well, you don't have to pose like a jackass when you do it.
How many people catch the shield? Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, that's true. Nobody basically, except
time them a little bit, like
except for Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
but that's the that was kind of like because in the comic books, like basically,
I know what AMC can do.
What
they can do after Civil War they do the Blackest Night where everybody starts turning into zombies. Like the whole universe.
Is
that wrong?
Blackest Nights for DC.
He said, "God dang it."
With the Black Lanterns and all that stuff.
Yeah, when everybody starts turning zombies.
Yeah. With the Black Lanterns, that's. Well, do you really want another zombie show on AMC?
Yes.
That's what
Walking
he
Dead can't last that long.
That was what but they've already said.
But superheroes and zombies.
They've already said that they aren't stopping Walking Dead anytime soon.
Oh, that would honestly be terrible. I couldn't watch that.
Yeah,
zombie superheroes trying to fight each other.
I would be upset.
I can't deal with it
because somebody that I like is going to die at some point or another.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah.
God bless. Swear.
But yeah, I'd rather not.
AMC to take over.
I'd rather not. No, and one zombie show on AMC is enough.
Yeah.
You watch Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Why not?
I stopped, man.
How?
I just did. I stopped
I got things to do.
Right.
Today.
I stopped like halfway through 2.
Oh.
Then I picked up at 3 and like tried to watch. And the whole prison section of that just bores the hell out of me.
Last week's episode.
I heard last week's episode is amazing, so I might pick up again.
Oh, I've yet to. Sorry, I haven't caught it yet.
I heard it's sick.
Where was I?
Well, watch it.
Oh,
apparently immediately. I've got Hulu now, so I can watch.
Anything without
Shout
spoiler.
out sponsor.
Well, Hulu won't. Walking Dead won't have Hulu.
Oh, I won't.
No, for next day, no.
God dang it! So you gotta wait. What? Like,
so I take back that sponsor.
So yeah. You don't pay me enough. Sponsor revoked. Sponsor revoked immediately. Oh, that was what I was gonna do. From now on, what I want to start doing too, and this is gonna come from other people outside the show, people who listen, whatever. I want to do like basically like top releases as far as comic books of the week, top releases as far as anime, and if like something big movie wise comes out, I'd like to do that too. But obviously there hadn't been much as far as like in theaters wise this came out, but obviously X-Men Days of Future Past came out. So if you haven't had a chance, check that out.
Yeah. So I didn't realize Dear White People came out tomorrow.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, Dear White People comes out.
So yeah, I read a review for it, and as expected, just the same way the comment section for the YouTube or for the trailer on YouTube, a shitstorm ensued.
Shit got real.
And it was surprised. Like, well, what if people will get offended if we do Dear Black People? And it's like, dude, You're trying way too hard. Just chill.
You're just reaching.
Is there so
for
many people
something,
doing it?
man.
It's like, well, if we did a dear black people, people would get offended by that. Why do they get to do dear white people? And it's like, bruh, you are so butthurt off of the title that you're not even taking into account. You're not even taking into account what
Oh,
exactly the
my
movie
gosh.
is about. In
Right.
a sense.
It's like, why
Now,
would you-
granted, I didn't care for the trailer, the very first trailer, because it made it sound like it was there was the angry militant voice was being more prominent than the smart satirical.
satirical, I think.
I think it's satirical. It
Yeah.
sounds better satirical.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds better satirical.
Like, as far as like with commentary, I would prefer it being like, just kind of a little bit smart alecky, but not just angry. And it just that first trailer just sounded angry. The second trailer it came across better,
yeah.
but it still had a little bit of a look at all this going on. This is why we're angry and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It was like, no, you're not going about this correctly.
Right. Don't do it that way.
No, this debate is escalating. So
Right. Yeah.
you're escalating the debate more than you are really offering a.
This is turning negative.
Yeah, it's like,
We don't want it like that.
but I don't know. I already have my judgments on it, but I'm gonna hold
Right.
Are you gonna
my
check
final judgment on it. What?
Are you gonna check it?
I
I'm gonna check
might, not first, not same day, not the night it comes out, but
Yeah, I'll
maybe
check it
later
out.
on down the line. Hell, I'll probably just Redbox or Netflix or something like that.
Right.
I'm
That's what I'm thinking.
not in that much of a hurry to go see it. So
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, that's another. Speaking of Netflix, I just thought about that. Have you guys seen how now? Like I said, it's a conversational podcast, so anything movies, video games, comic books, we're gonna blaze through.
I got a comic book.
Go ahead, because I want to hear it.
Naruto ends.
Okay. Yeah. See this.
November
Okay.
ends.
15th. Yeah, they're ending Naruto. The manga.
This is why.
Manga.
I
Whichever
bought-
one you want to go with it.
This is why I want to bring on the show because
That ends November 15th. There's 5 more, I guess, episodes are gonna come out. That's all that's left. They're ending the series.
Yep.
I think it's been a 15-year run.
man.
Crazy.
So Naruto ends next week. Ghost in the Shell, a new Ghost in the Shell collection thing comes out.
Are you serious?
Yes, I just saw it today.
Might
Got a hands on the copy early, and it looks sick.
Like, that might have just changed everything.
Hey, seriously, any of your whatever store carries movies next Tuesday, new Ghost in the Shell
It's been a
collection.
minute.
Yeah,
But it won't stop. Naruto won't stop the video games. That's gonna keep going on. The
Yeah, man, those
actual
are sick.
show on TV's got a million of years to
Mhm.
make it because they could just add filler. to
yeah, right.
Expand.
Oh, speaking of
the
anime,
universe.
Legend of Korra game is coming out soon. It's supposed to be sick. And the series that's
That was
ending
ending. I
soon.
want to say this is the final season.
Yeah, that's
Or
ending
the
soon.
Season
and
finale
even hell, it's not even like they're pushing it. It's not even on Nickelodeon anymore. It's like
No.
got pushed to like online or something like that.
Yeah,
because
it's weird.
I kept missing it like
Yeah.
because of work.
Right.
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
kept having to miss Korra, and then here I am like still missing it. So
Yeah, so
Well,
that's
so-
ending. So, I mean,
I
yeah.
feel like I'm responsible
like
What?
for the.
What
for
have
like,
I
we
done?
didn't have enough viewers. We needed one
One
more
more.
person.
Yeah.
We needed one more
Couldn't
person,
just
and we would
Right.
have kept it on.
Watch?
Kept it on.
now
there.
we're going to YouTube because Wayab couldn't
You couldn't
get
let
to it
the
in
world
time.
down.
This
Right.
is all your fault.
Right.
This is
It's
all your fault.
I actually wanted to watch the show. Thanks to you. I won't be. I won't ever
So-
get to see it.
That's a cross I got to bear.
So as
Yeah.
far as release, well, I guess as far as releases, oh god, as far as releases for this episode, you have Ghost in the Shell collection coming out next Tuesday. You've got Naruto ending soon. Naruto, I said it terribly.
Naruto.
I apologize. That was horrible.
Naruto,
Naruto,
Notaru,
Notaru, what?
Notura.
Nintendo, what?
Just keep switching the vowels.
Yeah.
It's like-
You also, as far as those, you also, what is it? Oh man, it just slipped my mind. What was
After
it?
Naruto.
Oh yeah. Sorry, after Naruto, and then also Wolverine, the Death of Wolverine
I've
comic.
been waiting on that.
Yeah, that is
I was tired of seeing his
Out.
women die.
that should be out. Yeah, he is dying.
yeah,
I think
About
he.
time.
I think he
it
died.
feels like a lot like a Superman dies or Batman died. Yeah,
It'd
y'all
be
know
bad.
Batman died at one point, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a couple
yeah.
years ago, matter of fact.
Mhm.
Which
Um,
time? Is this like the one that he faked his death, or the one he actually like died?
From
And
my
then somebody
understanding,
took the mantle.
he died,
Yeah, I
and
think he
like
died
Dick
there.
Grayson and
Came back.
and Red Hood, Jason Todd. There we go. were fighting to sit there and take the mantle and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
Superman died thanks to at the time a no name or a debut of Doomsday.
Yep.
So with Wolverine, it kind of feels like a cop out. I mean, if I don't care really, it's the same sense as like when they try to come up with an origin for Wolverine. I think that mystery about him is better than to have
Actually know it.
yeah, than to have actually known it.
Yeah, I
and
like
the fact that they want to sit there and try to kill Wolverine off to make him more relevant. I mean, dude, he's like the second or third most popular character of Marvel. So
Yeah, easily.
I mean,
you don't
there's
have
only
everything.
so many. There's only what?
He's
Yeah,
done
there's
everything.
there's only like with. I mean, hell, with Spider-Man, Wolverine, and well, now Iron Man is now taking that third spot thanks to those movies.
Right.
I mean, these people, they've been around for a good 40, 50, 60 years now. There's only so much you can do with them. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess. And then maybe take a completely different approach. I would hope if they, I have my doubts that they'll sit there and just keep them dead.
Right.
Black Panther and Storm broke up.
Yeah. Yeah. A
I
lot of
saw
people
it,
didn't like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I
A
feel
lot of
about
people,
it yet.
a lot of people didn't like them as a couple
Mhm.
to begin with, or as a husband and wife and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It is what it is.
Let's put the most prominent black people we have together,
Now we.
so we can let's like that way we can just keep up with them. It's
Right,
easier
yeah.
to keep up with them if we put them
But
together.
they're in the same
Yeah.
place.
They're married,
Right.
There.
Boom.
We got it. We got it. We got it. Don't worry about it.
Roll with it. And they
It's like this was a bad publicity mistake. Let's
Yeah.
just end it.
So funny, man. Speaking. Randomly, I was gonna say we did say the exact lineup for all the
DC?
Justice League,
Yes.
right? We did
Yeah.
the Justice League.
yes.
Exactly who's in it, right? Okay, I was making sure. I thought we did. I was making
You
sure.
want to do
Wait,
it one more time?
you said the lineup?
Yeah, exactly. Who's all the
That's
team?
going to be in
the
Justice
team.
League.
Yeah,
Well, obviously the holy trinity of DC.
you got Batman,
Superman, and
Wonder Woman, Green Lantern,
Green Lantern,
Aquaman, Flash,
and
Cyborg, and they're thinking,
That'd be
Did I say
dope.
Shazam? I think Shazam. I think they're saying Shazam too.
Shazam too.
They're saying Shazam too. They think. It's not confirmed, but they're pretty sure they think it's gonna be Shazam.
Who is Shazam 2?
Shazam 2, yeah. Shazam 2, he's a whole new Shazam. He's actually what The Rock is gonna be.
He is a
they just
living
lied.
sequel.
Right. He's a living sequel.
You think they'll ever do a Teen Titan?
Movie?
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. I think it
Actual
would be.
movie.
But that's
fact
where
that
the
they
52
show.
The
system.
fact that they promoted Cyborg.
That's where the 52 system came from. Basically, that's where Cyborg from the 52 system came from. Is from Teen Titan.
And we got to have a prominent black character for Justice League.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's what I was gonna say. Since he's a created character, and I know the you're stupid.
You talking about T-Dog?
Oh,
Oh my God.
name all the black guys that died, or name all the black people that's died on The Walking Dead. There's too many right now. I've already had this discussion with somebody.
It's a
well,
few.
I mean,
It's a
I think it sounds like
few.
there's already. Okay, I think I know
They
where
met
you're going with
before.
this new season. But anyway, but in the comics, Tyrese had died before they even left.
Oh, hold on, spoilers. Let's do
In the
this.
comics.
If you
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
read the
Oh, I
comics,
already
yeah,
got it. I got the compendium. So I'm
yeah,
good.
I know, you
Yeah,
got the
like
whole
the video.
thing.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
just
That's
in
why.
case.
That's what I read.
Yeah,
ended
you
up
got
reading.
it.
And it was funny. It was like 6 months before. It was a couple months before they even announced that they were going to do a Walking Dead show. I had just got through reading the compendium when I was working at Amazon. That's probably why I ended up getting fired because I wasn't on task. And
Walking
then
Dead, thanks.
A couple months, and a couple months later, there was like a Walking Dead coming to AMC. I got hyped, and it was like, well, everybody was like, well, what the fuck are you excited about? It's
Right.
like-
Why do you know so much?
It's like now you know,
Right,
But
yeah.
but yeah, in the
That's
comics,
awesome.
Tyrese died way before the prison
Oh, man.
was just.
Yeah,
he was
oh,
only in
yeah.
there for like a couple scenes. Well, I mean, he had a couple like
he
great
showed up
scenes.
late. He showed up way later in the show.
Yeah.
Than he does in the comics.
Yeah,
But he also met the Black Widow,
because he's
in the
supposed to be.
comics. and everybody she touches dies.
You talking about Michonne?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
He's like, wait,
Black
what?
Widow. I remember a White Widow.
Right.
He messed around with her a little bit.
Well, she died.
Yeah,
too.
they combined a lot of characters in the show. But
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
But that's
sorry.
two different. That's like two different. Like going back to the different
Yeah.
worlds. Like you couldn't
We-
take the comics and then put it on TV.
Verbatim. No.
And then put it in movie.
Yeah, and then put it like you
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
One,
like
you're
there
not
would never
getting
be
away
a.
with that.
Yeah.
Two, like
Like I
comics-
said, I started to think about it, and I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah, this is like comics is visual.
Right?
Like,
Yeah,
you feel in your own place.
Exactly.
Show you gotta.
But that's just like what I was gonna say. Like back on like what we were talking about. Like, and I know a lot of people have been thinking. A lot of people positively, and I know I like it. But just like speaking of like created characters that weren't in the comic initially, Daryl, and also with a D, the homie Diggle. The homie Diggle. The homie Diggle.
That
Yeah, and the thing that was dope that I liked was people took to Diggle so much that they're writing him into the comic now.
I was wondering if they was gonna do that with Daryl in the comics. I doubt
that's up to old buddy who lives down the street, basically.
Oh yeah, but he takes forever to.
I doubt it. I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't. Just
I don't know, man.
I don't. Well, I mean, he's so popular.
He might be like literally the most popular person.
I think. Yeah. I mean, people love him. Talking about Daryl.
Daryl.
We'll go back to Diggle in a
But
second.
yeah, we'll go back.
We'll go back to Diggle in a second.
The
But he
homie
has
Diggle.
a movie coming out.
Diggle?
No, obviously not. No.
Gosh, what is he going? What movie is he gonna do?
He could be a detective or something.
Black Panther.
Yeah, right. Diggle's Black Panther the whole time. They just fucking hilarious.
Black Panther. Boom, got him. Sign him up.
I got
We're
something
ready.
to tell you, Oliver. The whole time. I spent a lot of time in
That's why we're
Africa.
the
Nothing, no.
Right? Yeah. I spent a lot of time in Africa.
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me.
I'm the Panther.
Right, I am the Panther now. What the heck? Wait a minute.
Jamon Hansu, if he was younger, would have been dope as Black Panther.
Yeah.
It would have been perfect, actually. But anyway.
Is that the dude from Black Diamond?
Michael Jai White is...
No.
I was like,
From
What?
Blood Diamond. I said Black Diamond. I meant
did.
Blood
I was like,
Diamond.
Oh,
like
I heard Black
fire
Diamond.
on I was thinking like insect repellent. Like I was like, what are you?
We keep ended up back in Michael Jai White.
Are we talking like?
I did. I
Chorus?
said Black
Gospel?
Diamond. I'm sorry. I said Black Diamond.
I don't think
been-
he's from that.
I
Either.
heard you said Black Diamond.
I did. I said Black
Okay,
Diamond.
I heard Black Dynamite.
I've been butchering
worlds.
everybody's name today. It's ridiculous.
And
Yeah, no, that'd be ridiculous. Yeah, that was awesome. No,
oh man,
God bless. That was retarded.
Blood
Diamond. I said, is that the guy from Blood
Thanks.
Diamond?
Blood Diamond.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's another good one. I do like the idea of Idris Elba. See how we go? We're
was different.
so
I wasn't
conversational. It's
expecting that one.
ridiculous. We're all over the place.
That made me actually think.
What was you gonna say about Daryl? Let's talk about the added people, and then we'll wrap up in like 10 minutes. You was gonna say something about Daryl, wasn't you?
Well, yeah. I was wondering if they were gonna actually add him in because he is the
Oh,
most
yeah.
popular person
Yeah, I
probably
think so.
in Walking Dead.
Commercially pop. Yeah,
he's
definitely.
the only one that's
Absolutely.
not annoying as hell.
True too.
Yeah, I like him.
Well, no, that's actually
Pretty
true.
much, yeah.
I can't fault him.
I mean, except for,
practically anything, minus his crying scenes, but that's here nor there.
And
He gets
that
emotional.
was just one, wasn't it?
I don't know.
With
Oh, what
Merle,
is-
with his brother,
Yeah.
Merle,
emotional.
Curl,
Merle, Curl,
Hurl. Daryl.
Hurl.
and Hirsch.
Just
And Hirsch.
Jesus Christ.
But he
These
has a
are-
movie.
that's
No,
like
that's what I was gonna say. He has a
two
movie
syllable
coming.
names. Just say it all. Just say it all as one syllable.
Right.
Merle,
It sounds like gargling noises.
Best
after a
bud
while.
is Rick.
Jesus, man.
He has a movie coming out next year. I can't think of the name for anything, but he's starting he's now springboarding into his like solo film career.
Yeah, and he's gonna be the main star in the new Silent Hill game. Yeah,
That's what that was about.
yeah,
I meant to
yeah.
look into that more.
Shigeru Miyamoto. Well, not.
No,
yeah.
that's
I'm sorry.
No,
not
it can't be
Miyamoto.
right.
No, fuck, that's the
like
name.
Nintendo.
Jesus, God, why am I messing up
You
people's
really just
names
said
so much?
Miyamoto.
That's
You did just say
insane.
Miyamoto. Might as well put him
Oh
in Smash
my
Brothers
God! Yeah, we're gonna put Daryl and Smash Brothers with a crossbow. That'd be pretty awesome.
too. Pit.
Right? He be
Daryl.
pits. Yeah.
Fight it out.
Oh my God, it's so
He
stupid.
throws zombies at you.
Anyways,
It'd be amazing.
not Miyamoto because he does not make scary games. God bless. People are gonna be like, this dude is drunk.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyways, yes, he's gonna be the main character in Silent Hill. If it's gonna have an S on there, I hope it doesn't have an
Are
S
they
on
gonna
there.
do the whole like what do they call it? The new way they're doing it, like where they his actual likeness.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
full
like
scale?
his digital version was on like the main one of the press releases, like the picture.
Yeah,
It was like
here's a picture.
it was a digital version of Daryl.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, so that's gonna be cool. Yeah, Diggle though.
Diggle is amazing.
Yeah, Diggle's
Very underutilized, I'd say.
I think so. But the thing is, every time he gets in a serious fight, I always worry about. I have that. Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Like,
Let's be honest.
Like,
Every time, like he gets into a serious, I'm like, don't do that.
He's
Don't
back
fight.
up.
Why would
He's
you
not-
fight? Yeah, he's good backup. Like he has those kill shots. Like
If they were
damn.
regular people, it'd be great. Like,
Yeah.
he would beat them up and kill them
Every
break their neck,
time.
move on. But
Yeah, every time he almost gets in like to those situations, I'm like, dude, like you're not at. Yeah, you haven't got to where
I know his bullets don't work on people.
you haven't got to the part where he fights.
No, I know
Oh,
what you're
girl.
about to say.
Yeah, yeah.
He hasn't fought.
I was worried about that, dude.
Oh, girl. Well, Summer Glau is the actress's name, but
Yeah.
I don't remember the damn
She's
character's name.
I can't remember her name.
Um,
The girl that became CEO with Oliver.
She's a superhero.
She becomes one basically.
Oh, because of the thing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm on that
Super
spoil
soldier.
that just
Yeah.
happened.
Super soldier.
It's 'cause of
Super.
soldier. All right.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah, but
everybody dies.
when they got in that situation, I was like, God dang it, Diggle. No, Diggle. But it's nice because it seems
Why
like
didn't Diggle become a super soldier?
because you saw what happened to Roy.
Oh, actually,
Roy lost his damn mind.
Actually, that's my next. That's my next
Oh,
episode.
you right there? Oh,
Yeah.
you gonna see what happened
I mean,
to Roy.
I read the titles of all the rest of them. I was like, I know he's gonna.
Yeah,
go
I had to
crazy.
stop doing that because I was reading like the titles and the description.
Yeah,
I was
that's what
like,
doing.
wait a minute.
Wow, I was like,
Like I messed myself up. Like I was in the middle of the first season and I saw I don't know what I was looking at. I saw like a picture of Mora running for mayor. And at that point where I was, she was in jail. I was like, what the fuck? How did she end up in that position? She was in jail.
Oh, so you read ahead.
I didn't do it on purpose. That time, like literally, like I was like scrolling through IGN and I saw like a picture and I was like, what the I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how's she running for mayor?
Okay.
I read ahead.
It was just like
I
a
was like,
picture.
normally these
It was like a
synopses
press
for
picture.
Netflix and stuff is supposed to be
It's
just
usually
that
very
vague
vague.
as hell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
usually very
But
vague.
they're not. They literally tell you the episode now.
So
Like,
Jimmy goes through a dilemma with his.
Yeah.
Jimmy goes through a dilemma.
But the thing is, it's usually it's usually very vague.
What? It was
But
like-
they usually like
Not
start
ever.
off with like a huge like spoiler that makes you want to like flip the remote out of your hand. Like, no, I shouldn't have read that. It's usually like it's like hypothetically it'd be like after Diggle's death, Oliver goes to school. Like you're like, what the fuck is that? Like, oh my God, no. Like that's the way they are. They're like they'll reveal like some crazy shit like the first 3 words and then the rest of it's just vague.
oh wow.
And I hate it.
That's
Drives me
okay.
crazy. That's why I
Yeah,
stopped reading them. I
gotta
can't
be
do them.
careful.
Yeah, I
Even the
know. I
Dragon
can't do
Ball
it.
Z started in my head again. Like
What?
the
What?
like the to be continued. Like
Oh,
the way
God,
Dragon Ball
yeah, I
Z
can't do
ended,
that.
those like
I would lose
titles
my
that
mind.
just popped in my head. And I
Lose
thought
my
about them trying
damn
to switch
mind.
it over to Arrow.
Anyways,
As a mind
Yeah.
note for a moment.
y'all caught up on Flash?
No,
Yes.
Okay.
hold up. It's like 2 or 3 episodes. Right?
It's only
There's
2
two.
episodes.
There's
Yeah.
two.
Well, I gotta finish Arrow.
Yeah. You don't really have to. I started
am.
Flash.
Like I'm not really worried about Flash.
Yeah, I mean, you're good. You're not like 2 seasons behind like I was.
I'm not even worried about that. Like I'll binge watch whatever. It's not a big problem.
Right, yeah. That's what I did.
That's what Netflix is for.
Yeah, man.
Possibly Hulu.
Netflix, Hulu. Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon. All right. Well, yeah. So we didn't. Yeah,
Did we cover enough?
I think we did.
Sounds like it.
I think we covered a nice little bit. What do you guys think? Post in the comments. Let us know. You can't tell us right now because I haven't got the call in thing. Even still, you would just have to guess
You
and
still
hopefully call in.
mess with DC Universe Online?
I haven't played it in a while.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It's been about a month or so.
Yeah.
But now they got 2 new lanterns.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First they had red, yellow, and
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
Well, I said that backwards as hell, but anyway.
Right. Yeah,
So now they're adding orange and I guess you can call it sapphire.
Sweet.
You know, it's purplish, violet, or whatever you want.
Oh,
to call
speaking of
not
games,
the
yeah, quick game rundown since we got like 10 minutes. I'm trying to end by like 9:30. That's what time it is right now. You won't know that. No telling when you'll listen to this. But game rundowns real quick. Obviously Destiny's been out. We generally like that. Whatever. We've been playing it. Me and Brent's been playing it like crazy.
I really gotta get another name.
Just got you gotta get a name.
Clearly, you
Reverend
broke
Little.
that a bit. Reverend
The Reverend Little.
The Reverend Z.
With all his anime and Naruto blessings
Oh, there's more.
from Louisville.
There's definitely more.
No, that's seriously. That's gonna be like the thing. Like we're gonna break this down. Like it's basically like we said, and like where everybody kind of has a specialty, and that's kind of like one of the things because I haven't been able to keep up with Naruto and stuff like that. And you and Jacob obviously do it way better than I do.
Well,
So that's
yeah,
definitely gonna be
that's on,
something.
like everything. Like
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
Everything.
that's a big one, obviously, especially where it is right now.
well,
And this is gonna be
for
weekly, so
another
whatever. But
5 weeks.
yes, Destiny. Been playing Destiny. Obviously, Destiny's awesome. Started playing Sleeping Dogs. Great. On PS4. Got that. I'm gonna have to get Evil Within. Because it looks freaking sweet. So I'm gonna play that. And hopefully,
Or you just talking games in general?
yeah. I'm just talking about like shit you've been playing is like the kind of like shit you've been playing. It's like basically that'll be the last thing we do.
15.
Every episode will be like the shit we've been playing and the shit we've been reading or shit we've been watching.
Oh well,
And
most
that'll
all
be
these
like-
sports games are coming out. EA's churning butter now.
Yep, FIFA 15.
FIFA 15, NBA 2K15, and
Yep.
all this problems. But the My Player is apparently supposed to be amazing.
Apparently, PES is supposed to be really good this year. Pro Evolution Soccer.
I don't even touch that.
I never do either, but this one, like, they're seriously saying, basically
What
the
you
header
saying,
has
man?
always been like, I know you don't fuck with this, but it's pretty good.
They
Seriously.
sound like NBA Live to me. Like I won't even
Well,
touch it anymore.
yeah, well,
they can go die in
yeah.
a crack. I mean, they can die.
Which that got
in a
delayed.
trash game. What, NBA Live?
You said die on crack?
No. I actually was saying
Die in a trash
they
can.
could. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh,
But
okay.
I almost said they could die in a crash, and I was like, "Whoa!"
But he
that was
said-
a little too far.
It almost said die in a crack, which was almost worse.
I heard die on crack. It's, I don't know if that's any better.
I don't know, listeners. What do you think I said? Right here.
Die right here. Post in the
Tell me
comments.
what you think I said.
Post in the comments.
Reverend Little.
Because I didn't.
Because I didn't.
Reverend Little. I don't want to go by that.
No.
Gonna piss off some people.
Right, yeah. That was just a
Um,
placeholder. Have you been playing anything different, Webb,
Play?
besides DC? I mean, you playing DC, obviously.
You still play
Um,
DC Universe?
Yeah, he's been
I
playing
still
it.
try to, yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even know.
He's on PS3 though.
Yeah.
I don't think the servers connect, do they?
Yeah,
Do they?
I
Word.
think so.
Shit, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. What are you been
How
doing?
long we playing?
Like everybody stopped playing. So I was like,
We've been
"Alright."
playing Destiny like crazy.
About that.
What level are you now? I know, we're just wasting time at this point.
Pretty
I don't even
much.
care.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Don't
man.
even care.
25 of greatness.
Okay, whatever.
If you have problems, come see me.
All right, I'm at the same level, so whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I got 2K.
so yeah, yeah,
Other games I've been playing.
that's all I can think of right now.
I'm just waiting till, I'm still, as I said, for episode 1, I'm still waiting on getting that PlayStation 4. So
Yep.
I'm going to wait till the holiday, if anything.
Oh, the Glacier looks dope though.
Get the white one.
Yeah. What the Frostbite controller is.
Yeah, you
amazing.
get the white joint.
Well, it looks nice, but that ain't gonna look right with the furniture.
It's like Jordan's.
Yeah,
Like
feng
they're
shui
by
that.
itself.
You got to feng shui that shit.
Like it's the way it works.
You gotta
It's
I don't
feng
want
like
shui
it.
it.
I don't want it.
itself.
I don't want it sticking out like a sore thumb. though.
Mount it to the wall so it blends in. You got white walls?
What do you
Yeah.
want?
Just mount it to the wall so it
There
blends in. There's something on your wall.
Just a
Oh,
stand.
it's glowing.
Put
What
it
the
on
hell is
there.
that?
It'll work.
It's a robot.
You know,
It's a Roomba. It's crawling up the wall.
I think other games.
That's all I can think of. gonna leave it at
Last
that.
of Us.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we're gonna play
Diablo
Last,
3.
Last of Us again. Diablo 3. Yeah.
Those are all old games, so anything new. I don't know. Everything comes out this month, next month.
Sleeping Dogs, and yeah, I mean we're gonna go nuts
We're talking.
next couple months. It's gonna be
I
ridiculous.
actually want to. I want to get to my first wrestling game in a couple
2K15 is
years.
supposed to be
If
sick.
that ever comes out, they got pushed
It's
back.
coming
2K
out. It's coming out this month, isn't it?
Yeah,
thought
it
it
got
got
it
pushed
got
back.
pushed back on current gen. Well, on whatever it's called
next
now.
gen or the new gen.
Last gen. No, it
The
got
last gen is pushed
new
back.
gen's on schedule.
Oh.
Last gen got pushed back.
That's the one with Sting and
Yes,
I would like to run around with Sting again.
it'd be dope.
Yeah.
It got pushed back like a month though. It's
Jump
not
off
like
the
it
raft-
didn't get pushed
When I
back like
jump off the
crazy.
rafters,
Like, you're
that's-
trying to get somebody Owen Hart.
Oh man,
it's not cool.
Jesus.
I
All
was
right.
gonna say that, and
Too
yeah,
soon.
you're quick. You're quick.
Oh,
All right.
I'm a
well,
wrestling fan still, so
all right. I think we've given them
that's
plenty.
enough.
Yeah, I think it's enough. So, as always, this has been O.A.F Discussions. As always, we're going to post this weekly. We got
Where
some
now? Where are
Huh?
we posting it?
weekly. Oh, we're going to post on YouTube. And we're probably going to, we need our own website.
We do.
I think so.
Countrynoise.com.
Yeah. You want to post it on there? We'll make another one.
Why? Where else should we put it?
I don't know.
'cause
No, we make like an
I'm
O.A.F
still
Discussions
spending
website.
it's like-
Oh, yeah, he is still
I'm
paying.
still paying for the.
He's still paying for rent on that place, so we got to have something going on over there. So, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do YouTube, and then we'll post it on countrynoise.com so you can
Yeah, okay.
get either one. See, I got you.
Shout out to Vici Clothing, Joe. As a matter of fact, not B Boy at Heart. Well Wishes, excuse me, got featured on the second volume of their mixtape that's coming out. If it hasn't already came out, Vici Clothing, VICI, like Vinny Vici, like Latin buffs. What
word?
So I'm kind of flattered. I mean, the song. I mean, hell, I feel bad now because that song's like what 3 years old, 3 years old now,
something like that.
And here here it is, just now featured on the mixtape. I'm sorry I didn't do that sooner for y'all, but yeah, it is what it is. So so shout out to Joe, shout out to Vici Clothing.
Yeah,
that's not really a sponsor, but you know, it is what it is.
Sponsor. We will get these episodes. My goal is going to be to get the new episode up every Friday. That's going to be audio and video. This one's just going to be audio, obviously, because we had problems with the light. So sorry about that. Apologies.
Still using the blog. Are we going to post that back on the blog?
God, man. Oh shit, probably so. Yeah, we might as well. I like the blog. OAFdiscussions.blogspot.com is another place where you will be able to find these as well too. We'll still post articles every once in a while. Shit, we'll let everybody write. I'm gonna have it set up eventually where we can Skype call too. So if you guys want to call in while we're doing the show, I'll basically just post at the time when we'll be doing the show. You can call in, heckle us, whatever you want to talk about, anything of that nature. Weekly. This will be weekly from now on. I know we had a few hiccups, but obviously now we've got a nice space to set up.
Do you want to do bi-weekly?
I like weekly. I mean, what do you think? I like weekly.
It's possible.
I think we could do weekly.
See what we can do.
I mean, it takes an hour to do a week.
Like Stewie moment.
Right? I think we should do weekly. It takes an hour a week.
All right.
It's not. Yeah, we'll do weekly. Fuck that.
There's a novel coming along.
Yeah, we'll do weekly. And
Coming along.
So-
You've been working on that for the last month or so. Yeah, we're gonna do.
so you'll be able to YouTube O.A.F Discussions, oafdiscussions.blogspot.com, countrynoise.com. It is I'm KN Kid Swift on Twitter. Web is
At WEBB859 on Twitter. Web859.com is still around.
Yep.
If you want to mess around with
it's
that.
there. Brent is Belit.
No.
Oh,
No.
I got it wrong. No.
Legendary Shogun on Twitter.
Craziness.
LL Cool B 22.
That's what it is. LL Cool B. I messed that up. My bad.
Yeah, clearly you messed that up.
Shut up.
Hit me up anytime. Live long and prosper.
9090. All right.
Man, is that it?
This has been O.A.F Discussions. Once again. This has been O.A.F Discussions. We are out. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace, everybody.
All right. Peace.